So one day I woke up and I realized this is how I was going out in public. So this is how I went from this to this. So instead of being mismatched, I have outfits that actually match each other, which is gonna be great the next time I'm out in public instead of wearing hot pink pants and a black shirt. But as you can see where I live, it is freezing most of the time of the year. So it's gonna be really nice to just have a nice warm hug like this. And I have dogs, so whenever I let the dogs out, I'll be nice and toasty. And since I'm making videos and stuff from home most of the time and I have the dogs, I can't wear nice clothes because they'll just jump all over me. So it's nice to have just sweatpants that they can't rip up. So when they say this is weighted, it is heavy. I got 3 things in here and it's got a good weight to it. As you open it, it's got the logo on front, obviously, and then it's got a motivational quote. So what is coming is better than what is gone, which we love that. That's one thing I really like about Comfrt as a company. They focus on mental health. And they actually have a number of charities that they donate to. So when you buy something from Comfrt, you're actually donating to charity as well. And inside it comes with a reminder. The voice in your head isn't always right. You're okay, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. Oh, that's cute. They also give you a code here. If you tag yourself, you get 15% off. And they also have a daily reminder so that you remember to do this throughout the week. This is actually really cool. They have different quotes on every bag. So your best day starts with your best mindset. A reminder, breathe, everything is working out for your good. And another coupon and daily reminder. And then this one has the same quote as the other side did. You can see just how big these are, guys. Don't you love this color? And again, we got the 15% off reminder, and this one says, breathe, everything is working out for your good. So when you take it out, it comes with some paper in there. And Comfrt is unisex, so this is the medium. I am 5'6", about 160 pounds or so. So let's try it on. One thing that got me on the hoodies is how big the hood is, because it's like oversized. So I'm not dealing with strings or anything, and it's just kind of here if I need it and I need a little big hug. These all feel like they are giving you a huge hug, which is really nice. They're just so comfy. And if you want a cheaper deal, you can get the kids size, but what I was nervous about is I wanted the whole like long sleeves. So here's a medium. If I pull it all the way down, oh, it goes pretty far down. So it goes to about right underneath my butt cheek, basically, like mid-thigh. And then the sleeves, as I said, they're nice and long. So this is about where my thumb is. So you can tell, you can see where my thumb is. If I stick my hand out, just my fingertips are showing. And there's plenty of room for this. It's definitely oversized. And their logo is there, but it's not like annoying, if that makes sense. It just kind of like blends in there. The pockets are really big. It's almost like a kangaroo pouch. So I'm probably going to wear it more like this. Tuck it under. So it's kind of baggy. Like I said, I really like the hood. And I just love that there's no strings, because strings are so annoying. And then if we look at the pants, they're also medium. They come with a deep pocket as well. It goes all the way down here. So you can like roll them, or you can wear them like a high-waisted. But again, they're very baggy. And if you want it to look even cuter, you can kind of roll it. There's a lot of material, so you can really play with it. So I'm size medium on this, and I would say if you wanted to be a little more fitted, definitely do small, but I wanted the whole oversized baggy experience, and they are unisex, so keep that in mind. If you compare it to something else, this would be like a men's large in like a regular sweatshirt, I would say. So it's got that super bagginess. There's a lot of space, versus if you had the medium in like women's, it would be a little more fitted. So I would say the small would be like a women's medium, and medium is like a men's large. So not to be weird, but we all know like the inseam and stuff. So it is about here. And like I said, you can roll it up, and then it gives it more of a fitted look if you want it tighter. But otherwise, if it were to hang naturally, about mid-waist, and you got plenty of space. Next up, we have the Travel Essential. This one is in bark. Now this one fits totally different than the one I was just wearing. So don't assume that they're all gonna fit the same way. They're definitely very different, just to warn you. So this one is the Travel, and this hood is like really big. I feel like it's much bigger than the other one. So the one airplane one that they have has an eye patch, so I'm not about that. I like this one though, because I can still kind of cover my eyes if I need to. The hood is that big. So instead, on the other shirt, how I had Comfrt across here, Comfrt logo is on the side here. So here's the pocket. I would probably put my headphones in there just so I don't lose them. I'm old school and I use those like wire ones, so that'll fit right in there, or you could use it for AirPods or whatever. There's also one on this side. Now let's look into these pockets. So there's one big pocket here, and it goes all the way through, you can see. And then it's got a little one. All right. Oh, that goes all the way across. So that does go all the way across. And it's like a mesh, so you can see through it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's supposed to be a bunch of pockets in this. So give me a second. Let me see if I can find some more. Oh, here we go. So this one comes down. Actually, you know what? That's a great spot for like your wallet or passport if you're flying internationally. Like that's a great passport hiding spot. I'm always like looking through my book bag. Have you guys seen those memes where you're like constantly looking for your passport like every 5 minutes? I feel like if it's right here, you won't be looking for it all the time. I double checked, and this one does have 5 pockets, so we found them all. As I said, it was here, here, and then the 2 kangaroo pockets and the 1 side pocket. And as I'm wearing this, I realized this one is heavier than the other one. So this is gonna keep me so warm and cozy on the airplane. I cannot wait to take it on my next vacation, because if you guys have ever flown longer than like an hour or so, you know the planes get freezing. I'm such a freeze baby. Nobody's gonna know you have all these hidden pockets. It'll just be really easy to just go about your day without them knowing. And to give you an idea about the length, let's see. So you can see here, here's where the thumb is. Thumb, fingers. And as I said, I am 5'6", about 160 pounds. So this one actually is a really good size, I would say, for a women's medium, just because it is so kind of heavy and it does feel like a hug. So I think this small might be a little too confining unless you like really close hugs, but this one is really weighted and feels like it's hugging you. So it's up to you how big of a hug you want, but a medium hug is good for me. And it does fit like right below a men's large, I would say. It's got that like heavy sweatshirt feel, but it still feels feminine. Just to show you. And you can just roll it up if you want. I think I'm gonna have to order some more of these. So I'm sure you guys have seen all the ads online and things for Comfrt, and I myself was kind of hesitant to get one at first because they are so expensive, but they're always on sale, and I was able to get mine with like a TikTok flash sale and the Comfrt sale, and an influencer I had seen was wearing one, so I got an extra 15% off. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, I also got a 15% off offer. If you guys click my link down below, it'll take you right to that deal. So make sure you keep an eye out for those deals and use my link because that will take an extra 15% off. So just to throw it out there, by the time you check out, there's gonna be so many deals taken off of it. And the site usually has some sort of like 50% off, 70% off site-wide thing going on as well, especially if you time it around a holiday like Valentine's Day is going to be coming up. Everything's going to be on sale. And a few other hints on how to take advantage of these sales is you could see here, you could get it individually or you can get it as a bundle. So when you bundle it, it's going to be cheaper. And then it also has the option to wait to get it later. So if you get it a month later, it's usually like $15 more off per item or so. Just make sure you scroll all the way down and look at all the offers because they do have so many deals. They make it affordable for just about anybody and it's going to last you so long. It's going to be one of those things that always ordering new colors in because once you put this thing on, you're not going to want to take it off. Another hack, like I said towards the beginning, is if you order an extra large in the kid size, that's mostly for the shorter people. I was looking at the measurements and I just want those long sleeves, so that's why I went with the adult size. But if you're shorter, if you're like 5'2", 5'3", 5'4", I would say the kids extra large will probably fit you. I like the oversized. If you go on the website, it has the options for what you're looking for. If you want more of an oversized or more of a fitted, so that way you have the exact measurements of how it is. And I honestly already feel so calm and less anxiety filming this video, just having this on for, it's been about like 15 minutes or so I've been wearing this. So I say it does the job. It really is like a warm hug, like a cloud of joy. And can we talk about these color selections? Because they come out with new colors all the time. There's new products all the time. They even have stuff for pets. Like they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff over at Comfrt. So there's gonna always be something, whatever you're looking for, I'm sure you'll be able to find it there. The only side note that I've heard with their sleepwear is it's a really thin material, so it's a little see-through. So with those ones, I would definitely get a bigger size just because it is so see-through, unless that's what you're going for. But otherwise, it is a little larger. So if you want a more fitted cut, I would do a size below what you usually wear. Otherwise, your size that you usually wear is probably going to be more baggy and comfy like this. They also ship really fast. I ordered mine and it got here by the 5th. So that was what, like a 3-day turnover. So I thought that was awesome. It came here just in time for my birthday. So that was amazing. And I know you guys want to know, are Comfrt sets worth the price? It totally is, even if you just start off with a hoodie and move on from there. But these sweatpants and this hoodie is so comfortable. I do not want to take it off. So you might be seeing a lot of videos of me in this outfit. And just to show you guys, they're really easy to take care of. So these are the instructions, just so you know. And if you have any questions about it, let me know in the comments. As you saw, they do have it here. Some of them have them here. Some of them don't have it at all. So if you're not a labels person, there are some that don't have much of a label on it at all. So just wanted to point that out. And this is their positive message. So at the end of the day, like I said, you're gonna be donating to a good cause, materials that are weighted so that they give you a cloudy hug, and you're passing on your hug to someone else. So I hope you like this video, guys. If you wanna see more videos of products that I review and use in my daily travel life, make sure you hit that plus, because I'm gonna be putting out videos all the time. As soon as I get stuff, I'll be filming it. And most importantly, remember that you matter. And if you want to see more videos, this is the one that YouTube thinks you're going to like the most. I'll see you there.